What is up there, everybody? I hope you're having a great one. And today we are going to be going over Mortal Kombat 1. They just released new information on their latest DLC character, and that is the T1000 from Terminator 2. So we can see on the screen here on the right hand side, we're going to have Johnny Cage. On the left hand side, it is going to be the T1000 from Terminator 2. And what we know is that this was from the movie that was created in 1991 by James Cameron. And the original Terminator, which was the T800, is the prototype before this Terminator. And of course, the robots are from Skynet from the future, coming into the past to try to kill John Connor. So let's play through this reveal. And then we are going to see how the T1000 works in Mortal Kombat 1. And then we're going to go into the history and everything and see what's going on with everything. All right. So, lots to go over in this trailer here. So, what we are seeing is this is the T1000 that's played by Robert Patrick. This is his breakout role in 1991 Terminator 2 that was made by James Cameron. And that is Terminator 2 Judgment Day. So we have a shape-shifting polyalloy who basically works like mercury. And it has the ability to mimic a person or an object of similar mass through physical contact. It can make decisions independent of Skynet. And Skynet set back from 2029 to kill the 10-year-old John Connor, the T1000. Now, the T800, which is what Arnold is basically human tissue or just living tissue over an endoskeleton. But this can basically shape itself into solid metal tools, weapons, and blades. It can get through small openings in hiding spots. But it cannot do multiple moving parts. Okay, so it's almost as if you have to think of it as, like I said, mercury at that point, right? When the T1000 is frozen under intense cold, you can damage it. You can damage it and kill it with chemicals, and you can melt it. So at the end of the movie, he is melted by liquid iron. It is stronger than the T800, which is Arnold. It's faster. It's very smart. It knows how to adapt. It's very deceptive. And a character in fighting games that is a little bit based on this is Glacius from Killer Instinct. So let's play through again and see what we can pick out here. So the funny thing is, you have Johnny, and Johnny is really, truly built on Jean-Claude Van Damme, right? And he is, in the game, an action hero movie star, right? So he's telling the T1000, and it's a bit of a joke. The T1000 doesn't understand that it was in a movie and it was make believe, but in Mortal Kombat, it was real. But Johnny's being a little prophetic at that point, and he's saying, "Hey, you're a good-looking guy. You could have been a movie star instead of like some killer robot that's out running around."
What is a megastar?
So that first move that we see right there,
An asshole evil robot. What is a megastar?
that move is what the T1000 would use to touch his person that he is going to copy. And generally, he would, pop them right in the forehead, and then, the person would die, right? Because you can't have two versions of the same thing running around because it's going to blow your cover. So that is what the first attack is on Johnny there. And we have the assist. You have the assist, ironically, by Madame Bo here, but okay. Now, the T1000 is using these knife sword poles that he made out of his own body, right? And they are actually Cabal's swords. I like the fact that he was facing this way, and then to side switch and bring Johnny back, he just went through himself and just went backwards and went the opposite way. Now those last now if you look, it's still Cabal's sword knives, right? But if you look, it changes to the hooks. Now the hooks, oh no, wait, I'm sorry, no, because we can still see right here, that's still Cabal's. Okay, wait a second. Okay, now they're gone. Okay, so he jumps up. Now, okay, he transforms and does an uppercut. Here, these picks here are from the Terminator 2 Judgment Day movie, where the T1000 was chasing John Connor, and he was on a little dirt bike, and he had these, and he was he was in the truck, and he was trying to chase after him, and then he went to the neighborhood, and he was in the police car, and Arnold and John Connor were then in the car, and they were driving, and the T1000 was hooked onto the back of the trunk, and he was hooked with these, and he's swerving back and forth, and then they were able to freeze the metal and crack it off, and it sent him he shot it off with a shotgun, the frozen metal. But the problem was that after the T1000 then shape-shifted his arms back to regular hands, that piece of metal that was a frozen piece of a hook also turned to that watery material, and then they went and threw it away. And then the T1000 went and absorbed it back again. So this is the Fatality. And what we can see here is the tractor trailer. Now, when John Connor was in the arcade, and Terminator, the T-800, Arnold, came into the arcade to try to save him. And John, he's scared. He doesn't know what's going on. He starts to run away. He gets on his little dirt bike, and he's driving. And this is, I believe it's California, and they have these giant rain ditches. And they're driving and driving and driving down this massive rain ditch. And the T1000 has this tractor trailer, right? And he's going after him, and he's trying to run him over. And then Arnold comes by on the motorcycle, and he picks him up, and he puts him on the back of the bike, and then he takes off, and then the truck, the semi, runs over the little dirt bike, and then basically it just rips up to bits, and the T1000 can't catch them. So we're seeing here, it's the same thing. This is the exact movie scene. Now, Johnny's trying to run away. He gets hit by the truck. Now, and people are going, oh man, he's sitting on the opposite side of the where the driver's wheel would be. That's true, but there has to be some sort of a copyright issue because of that. That's why. And to be honest, this is a more realistic looking game, so they probably didn't want to risk any copyright issues at that point. So he pushes down the window, and he starts attacking Johnny. That's it. And you can tell, I mean, the art and graphics here, he looks exactly like Robert Patrick. I mean, this is just right on. Unbelievably well done. Very good, very good. And there was a moment also where he was walking towards Johnny, and it's that super, super straight up and down, not very fast, but very authoritative but restrictive walk. You can see it here, right here. It's just interesting. They did a really good job with that. Right there. And it's just very, nonchalant and serious and everything. And I just thought they did a really good job with that. Very good. Yeah, there they are. Poor Johnny. He has a tractor trailer tracked through his house. Very nice. Yeah, they did a good job. I mean, it is possible that when they got the license and ability to work with the Terminator earlier, maybe they were able to get access to the T1000 also. So that's a great, scenario, in that case. Now, here we have Madame Beau. Madame Beau is very, very interesting because this is her first debut. She came out in Mortal Kombat 1. So she is not a previous character to the franchise. This is her first game. And you get to meet her in the story mode. She owns a tea house called Fangjian Tea House. And she was a former associate of Lin Kuei. And she's the mother of Sector. Okay? So Sector, who likes Sub-Zero, basically. She is friends with Raiden and Kung Lao. And she has a connection to Bo Raicho. Okay, but Bo Raicho is not in the game really. Excuse me, sorry about that. He's not the game at this point. He was a master of the Drunken Fist, and supposedly they had worked him up to some sort of an almost godly status in the previous games. She and Bo Raicho are both older, right? They're both elderly warriors. Bo Raicho was a master of the Drunken Fist, and he liked to drink. Madame Bo likes to smoke. So we're dealing with two people that have addictive tendencies, right? Both of their names have Bo in it. Both of them are older. And she basically, in her tea house, has all kinds of drinks and everything, but she mainly serves alcohol. And she helps train warriors. And at one point, Smoke and his group broke into her tea house, and she tried to fend them off, and then she was knocked out in the process. So she, at the end of the day, can hold her own, but she is, a little bit of an older warrior there, and people really enjoy her. She's a bit sarcastic, so you can see her as a cameo. She is not a main character here. She is a cameo character. So you can see when she comes in for her assist, she does a leap kick, and then a flip, and then she runs out. Very neat. Yeah, then they go to the Fatality there. Haha, yeah, my DLC outfit, right? Thank you. She smokes because of the ladies in Kung Fu Hustle, probably, right? Yeah, I would think so. So, very good. Madame Bo looks very good. She looks very entertaining. People like her. She's attitudey and, can hold her own and everything. She's funny. And, we have here the T1000. It's going to be interesting to see what his role in the story is going to be with all of this. I think visually they did a very good job. He looks just like he did in the Terminator 2 Judgment Day movie. This is Robert Patrick's breakout role in his first. So he went in to play this character, and then he did fantastically, and then he's started to do well just right on after that. So, very good, very interesting, and I had something else to add to this. Oh, I forgot what it was. What was it? Oh, Terminator 2 is an absolutely fantastic movie. The movie is very good. I thoroughly enjoy it, and the ending is just unbelievable. It's a very good movie, and if anybody has the ability to see it, I say definitely see it. It's a really good one. I'm happy to see the T1000 make it in the game. We have the DLC, so we can try him out and see how he's going to be and how that's going to work out. And yeah, he looks very mobile, right? Because he's liquid mercury. So very cool there. Very cool. Does anybody have anything that they would really like to add or anything like that? No. I think that he and Madame Bo are going to shake up things in the game and everything a little bit. The start of the MK season is, now. And, they want to get things going for the pro competition. Oh, that's funny. Yeah, so it's a good thing. It's a good thing, I think. And considering Conan being Arnold is in this, it's interesting to see how the interactions are going to be between Conan and the T1000. So, very good there. Very good. Very good. Well, I hope you guys had a wonderful time with Mortal Kombat 1 and the T1000 here. He's getting in his truck. Very good. Yeah, very nice. Very nice there. He's going to be available on March 18th, so that is right around the corner. Yeah. All right, guys. Well, I hope you guys had a wonderful time with the T1000 and Madame Bo, and we will be seeing them very shortly there on the 18th of March. And I will see you guys all next time. Bye.